What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today it's an early Wednesday morning. I'm not used to usually making videos during the week. Like usually I make it Friday, Saturday, edit it, post it by Sunday, but I found some free time, so I figured I might as well get a video together for you guys. So I was kind of tossing around what I wanted to do for this video. Do I want to start talking about my bass setups for tournaments and just regular fishing this year? Do I want to show you, where I'm going to go fishing? Start upgrading the boat because there are upgrades coming very, very soon. I thought, no, I'm gonna wait until March, maybe April, to start posting that kind of stuff, because you can't really fish right now except ice fishing, and I'm not really into ice fishing. Yeah, you could go trout fishing in the streams, but it's not bass fishing. So I'm excited for bass fishing, and there's going to be so much fun stuff coming in the future. But today I figured I would talk about my favorite holster that I've ever carried with. I've tried like 2 or 3 different holsters. Now mind you, they're a little bit cheaper, just something you find on Amazon or just browsing through your Instagram. But these guys right here, Alien Gear Holsters, is the best holster I have ever carried with. I'll show you why. I'll show you the different options they have and how cheap and affordable they are. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and as always, here we go. Oh my god, this is a big boy. Oh. Who would have freaking...
Thank you, what happened? You did it.
Alrighty, y'all, so I don't know if you've noticed, but I got a new video table. So I don't know, we might customize this bad boy a little bit, just a little bit, because it sits a little high and it's a little bit, I don't like what is on it right now. It's real dirty. I got it for free. But anyway, so let's get into these holsters. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the basic. You're looking at a range of about 50 to 60 bucks, depending on what type of handgun you want, left side, right side carry, and then shipping, of course. So first we're going to talk about my FN. This is my everyday 9 carry. Well, it was before I got my 365. And the cool thing about this guy right here is it is very affordable, very easy to install into your pants, and I'll tell you what, it's comfortable. So all of the FN, or all of the holsters, come with a really nice neoprene backing. Okay, let me take this firearm out. Comes with a really nice neoprene backing. Okay, this is also very great for wickering away sweat. So it'll literally, the sweat will just start developing on the outside right here, and all you have to do is take like a alcohol rag or something and just clean it off. It's super easy to keep maintenance on. These screws do sometimes loosen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws holding this shell onto the neoprene, and those do come loose sometimes after constant use, taking them out of the pants, putting them in the pants, so on and so forth. But they're really easy to replace. They actually send you a couple in the package, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you were to lose them, they will send you them for free. Your first, after your first order, they'll send you them for free after a couple months if you do lose them, but then you have to pay for them after that. These clips here, you can pay for. I believe it's like $7 or $8 for like half a dozen or a dozen. They last you forever. These are the ones that came on them, and I've had this holster since I've turned 21. So that was last March, so almost a year. And I'll tell you what, it does me justice. Another great thing that I love about this holster is how this has a resistor, almost like a resist clip, so it holds the firearm in place. Let me get it real nice for you. Listen close. Did you hear that? It's a nice click, and then same when it comes out. So you can kind of hear a slight clicking, which it's locking into place, and you can literally tighten it with these screws so that you have more of a resistance and less of a resistance depending on what you like personally. But look at this. I mean, it's holding that firearm with a fully loaded magazine. I mean, it is not coming out. And the nice thing is, when you're carrying it on your side, you cannot pull it left or right. So somebody can't just see that you're carrying and try and pull it. You have to pull it straight up. And you have to use a good amount of force, because that sucker is locked in there for safety purposes. So this is the basic version for the FN, but let's get into the core pack. So the core pack is pretty sweet. Basically what it is, you can pick which firearm you want it to go to. Now their supplies are limited per what firearm you choose. So it seems like that the more popular ones, they have packs like this, such as my Smith & Wesson 380. Now this one I appendix carry, and just because it's smaller, more slim, it's more comfortable, and I can carry it at an inside waistband carry, but I just choose the appendix carry because it just seems a little bit more comfortable to me. At first I wasn't a huge fan of the appendix carry, but after trying it time and time again, I felt it's a little bit more comfortable once you break in that neoprene, because the neoprene is stiff when you first try and use it. So the core pack comes with the inside the waistband carry, which is what I just talked about with the FN, the appendix carry, which it's hooked up with right now, outside of the waistband slide, which is really nice. It is this display right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can put your belt loops through that, and it'll be the inside or outside the waistband slide. My apologies. And then the outside of the waistband paddle. The nice thing about the paddle is when you're hunting, you could just slide that right over your hunting pants, or you don't have to worry about threading those belt loops through the slide here. You can literally just toss it in and you're good to go. And the nice thing about the paddle is it stays there. You might not think it does, because all that's holding there really is a paddle, but truthfully it does, and that's what I use for hunting purposes, because you have all them layers on, you can't get to your jeans, you know. So just sliding it over your hunting pants is phenomenal. I love it. And then there is a free holster mount that you can actually screw into like a truck or something along those lines, and it will, and one of these shells will slide in there, and you can just mount your firearm wherever you need it to. Now these guys here are about $100, okay, maybe $110 after tax, but I'll tell you what, they are 100% worth it, because the only reason why I got the FN in the basic version is due to the fact they don't make a core pack for it. Now, with the Smith & Wesson, they made the core pack, but the nice thing is, so I appendix carry my 365, or I appendix carry my Smith & Wesson 380. Now, it did come with the same neoprene as it does with the FN. They're the exact same neoprene make. Okay, they're the same size, same dimensions, same everything. Now you can buy the shell. These shells do come out, and I can show you that real quick. Now I just want to show you this. I showed you on the FN, the click, okay? Listen to the resistance. Okay, you got to really pull and then listen to it go back in. You hear that? That click is the resistance that you have on that firearm. So the firearm will not come out unless you really yank on it. And you can, of course, adjust that resistance. But I like mine a little bit tougher because I don't want that firearm going anywhere. You hear that? It is not going anywhere unless I give it a good yank. Okay? Now, these shells do come off. Very simple and easy. There is a little nut right there. You just turn that guy sideways. You take this off. So it's literally just a little tiny piece of plastic. You do the same for the other side here. You want to screw that off, take that bad boy off. So you unscrew the first nut here, second nut here. This little piece of plastic is just support so your firearm isn't loosey-goosey. That slides right off. You have your paddle here, or your little clip that clips to your pants, and then your shell pops right off. Now these are universal, which is super nice, and the great thing about it is you could just take this, pop this bad boy off here, pop that bad boy off, put it back in, slide the cover over it, and now I have an inside the waistband carry. So super universal, super easy to assemble. Now I saved this inside the waistband carry because I'm waiting on my shelf for my 365 to come in. I like to just buy the shells because these core packs are universal. You can use them for anything. So, and the nice thing is, if you wanted to replace the shell, you can send in your old shell to the company Alien Gear, and they will send you a brand new shell absolutely free, or you can purchase a different shell for $30. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. They really care about their customers, and they just want them to be happy, which is what a company should do. And I'll tell you what, I will never go back to a different holster brand because of their customer service. Instantly, you call them, you email them, send them a few pictures, or they might just send you a new one just for your convenience. I'll tell you what, they are the best brand to go with if you're looking for a really reliable holster. One of the last things I want to talk about in the video is their installation into your pants. So a lot of guys, you know, when they buy this, you have to kind of assemble these and put them all together, and you're kind of clueless. But the awesome thing about Alien Gear that I don't think any other company does is they have their own YouTube channel that they show you exactly how to assemble each holster and how to insert them into your pants and how to get them to fit correctly for your specific need. And the awesome thing about that is, you know, when you first buy this, it does come in a couple parts. And, you know, if you're first using it, you're kind of confused. You're like, where does this go? How do I put this together? It's very simple, very easy. They're like 2 or 3 minute videos, and I'll tell you what, they are so helpful. But then after a while, you get used to taking them apart, cleaning them, making sure, you know, none of the plastic is breaking, or, you know, you want to clean some of the sweat away from the neoprene. You get used to it, and it's just, you know, you could do it with your eyes closed, but at the very beginning, they are so helpful with showing you how to use the holster, which is a great asset. I mean, they literally break it down so easy that you could do it blindfolded. So that is the last thing I want to say about the Alien Gear holster. They are proudly made in America, and I'll tell you what, they're a bit expensive, but way worth the money. Alrighty guys, so that is kind of the quick overview on my opinion on these holsters. I can try different holsters and show you what I like, what I don't like about them, but truthfully, I would just be doing the review for you because my opinion on the Alien Gear holsters are phenomenal. Now, if you're looking to buy one of these, I'll put their link down in the bio. This isn't like a sponsored video or anything. These guys are just so phenomenal with their product. I just thought I'd give them a little bit of a review. Mind you, I'm 100% biased that these guys are amazing. If you're curious, try them out. You don't have to get the $100 core pack, but try the $60 or $50 inside the waistband holster, or even the paddle holster, or the appendix carry. You can buy these individually for, you know, between $30 and $60. Yes, it's a little bit more money than I'd like to spend on a holster, but I'll tell you what, good friends always told me, buy once, cry once. And I'll tell you what, that is the truest statement ever, because I rather spend the money, I rather spend $60 or $100 once than spend $20 to $30 every time because my holster gives out on me. I rather buy once and cry once than cry 10 times. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments below. I'll try to answer them. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, we'll see you on the next one. Oh my god, this is a big boy. Oh. Who would have freaking
I didn't think you were happening. You did it.